Now we're talking beef.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rums or Baghdad. It's me, Albie, your host of this fine product on this, the 29th of June, year of our Lord. I don't know who's the year. It says Erdtree 2024. Joining me today, Sean. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing? How's everything going? How's everything been?
Are we doing this now?
We're just talking about it. What's up?
Is this your checkup, my wellness checkup?
This is your
that
wellness
you have
check.
for me?
I'm calling wellness check. How you doing? How's everything going? You've
Make
been
sure I didn't
working
commit
like
suicide.
a million hours. We haven't played any games together in like a week.
I mean, you know, you haven't asked either, so.
Oh,
It's
my
fair.
my big work hard schedule is done. I should
Okay.
have more time for Far Cry, Sean.
Always make sure you ask me, and I'll try to be around.
How about
And I
games we
shouldn't be-
play together, DJ?
Trying to be,
Why don't we play some games together, you and me?
so
Huh?
I don't get to talk.
No, we only get to book your time for games.
You gotta book your time here. Everybody got their game they play with Sean that they need to squeeze in. Like, we gotta pencil out some time here. He's gotta wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning every day. It's feeling tough.
It's not ill,
Okay,
and Mary doesn't like playing games with me. So
well, how could you, Mary?
she remembers the hot stays, so I don't blame her.
Welcome to the show, Mary.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Mary. Oh.
Hi. No, it's not that. It's just that I have to take care of a 3-year-old most of the
Eh.
time. Yeah.
They can take care of themselves. Come on now, Mary. You gotta be able to play games with sometimes. You know? I'm just teasing.
And then, like, when I do get a chance to play games,
Uh-huh.
I usually do not want to talk to anyone either.
That's fair.
because
That's fair.
I've had
That's
to,
fair.
like, pretend to be Daddy Pig for, like, all day.
It's probably why I've been wanting to play VR games, but I haven't played VR in like a month.
Yeah.
So
Same.
yeah, but I will play the Arcade Paradise. Thanks for that deal again, DJ. I will play it.
Yeah, DJ. Thanks
Or
for
what?
that.
Or not? Or the other one? What's the
Sushi?
deal with the
Go Sushi Ben.
one that Mary talked about last time?
Yeah,
Sushi
I got
Ben?
that as well for
Sushi
$1
Ben.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
there
That
was a
dope.
90% off code after I fucking bought it for full price.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yes, I'll play that.
I don't know what's happening with those like Meta Quest 90%. Like, here's a game with like 90% off. It's happening like a few times. Most of them are not very good games, but like that Sushi Ben.
Yeah, like
It's like
one
a
of the good
standout.
ones. It's
Yeah.
kind of wild.
I
don't know.
think the strat is to get a bunch of people to purchase
Yeah.
it for 90% off, enough to make it like the top of the MetaQuest charts, and then ignorant casuals see it and they're like, "Oh, people like this game. I'm gonna buy it for full price because I don't know that they bought it for 90% off." So
Or maybe it gets like enough traction that like your like IGN worker that's working like 10 hours a day goes, oh look, this is a different game, and actually sees it.
No, they're doing the App Store strategy that before every game was free to play, back in like the early 2010s.
I've seen a lot of developers do this on the eShop, the Switch eShop as well too, where it'll be cheap for like a day or whatever, and then it'll be at the top of the list. Yeah.
And then into the Switch eShop, I don't think I talked about this ages ago. I loaded up the Switch again to play Mario Odyssey. We finished the game now. We've traveled. We've gone. We've found
Not
Peach
Mario Odyssey.
everywhere, and now we're at the dark side of the moon. And I wanted to look. I think I did say this, but I'm gonna repeat it anyway because it was funny. I looked up. I opened up the eShop because I wanted to see like the price of the other Mario games, just to get a baseline price of the digital versions. And I clicked new or whatever. Just new games because I thought like, oh, it'd be like new or like up there, the newest one. Right front and center, just hentai girls, just no
As you
blurring
do,
or
of
anything,
course.
like $1.
a
they
dollar
were
too.
doing that thing.
Wild.
Yeah, like mega sale.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Where do I sign up?
Send him the link.
On the eShop.
I'd buy that for $1. Yeah.
What's that song? My haircut and a shave for $1. I don't know whatever. That's a beat. It's an old song. Anyway, all right. Everybody been introduced? No, I didn't introduce. Welcome to the show, DJ.
Hi, it is Glastonbury weekend, so I get to watch a lot of interesting bands like Otterbuck Beaver live right now. They have energy. There's a lot of shouting and stuff.
Okay. Is any of the shouting good shouting though?
It is very good. This lady in the chorus for about 30 seconds is just shouting, "I don't know what you mean." And is angrily staring at the crowd, shouting, "I don't know what you mean." And then the guitarist just pulled a face, going, "Huh?" I go, "What the fuck?" They're pretty good.
She's losing it. The guitarist is like, this is actually isn't a
Big
song. We're
guitarist.
just kind of working together here.
This guitarist is, besides the lead singer, she's the best one there because she's got that like ready pose, like guitar is really high up, and like she's just like now they're just doing a fast song and she's fucking just whipping her hair, just going crazy, like the craziest fucking face most of the time. Like 3 songs in a row, she's just had like the most smiliest fucking face. Weirdly enough, she's just like this for like 3 fucking songs, like like the biggest. It's very interesting.
Make sure you really get that teeth showing. I mean, goodness gracious. Well, good. I have no idea what that festival is. What is that like a?
It is. You could argue it is the biggest festival in the world, at least probably most well known. They usually are able to pull off like, hey, we got the like ending run of why am I keep thinking Eric Clapton. I'm not thinking it's not Eric Clapton. It's the gay guy on the keyboard. They pull on mega acts usually, almost always, all the time. And then they're also like a peace festival thing, so they
Okay.
have like these like 3 stages on the side, like Park Stage, West Holt Stage and stuff, where it's a lot of jazz and a lot of like here's this like African group and here's like these other groups and stuff like that. They also pull in stuff like Justice is there on like the 4th
Okay.
stage or whatever, closing tonight, I think.
It's like it's like Coachella or
Okay,
whatever.
like Coachella.
Yeah, I think it's older than Coachella, at least.
Yeah.
I would say it's definitely older than Coachella. I think it's a little bit bigger than Coachella because, like I said, they can pull off some like real big people. Like why am I blanking on these people? The people with the lips and the lead singer with the fucking lips.
Kiss?
Rolling
Paul
Stones,
McCartney.
like they pulled in Rolling Stones. Pulled in Paul McCartney a few years ago as well.
Oh,
Yeah, they can pull in like big people. They usually
so they
have.
get like the boomer acts that also cost like $1,000 for tickets or whatever. Okay.
Everybody loves the
Exactly,
boomer
yeah,
acts. Come
yeah.
on now.
So yeah, they can pull in some of those big headlines. They haven't this year. And then like the other stage, the second stage usually has some big acts as well. They usually have lots of secret sets. So like one of the secret sets today is like Kasabian, which is usually a headliner in their own right. And then like it's a massive festival as well. Like they list about 5 or 6 stages, or they stream 5 or 6 stages on the BBC, which is nice because you get stuff like Otterbuck Beaver that you get
course,
to listen to. That you've never heard of before, and you go, this shit slaps. And then there's like 12 to 20 other stages just around that are not streamed, that are just like these small little pop-ups. A lot of them are kind of like Boomtown, where you go through this fake door, go through a tunnel, and then you're just in this little tent on the side, and that's just a stage / bar that you can just drink and hang out in. Yeah, Glastonbury is pretty
Have you
pretty
gone?
well known
You've
for being
gone.
pretty big. No, it's
Okay.
so I do. It's also expensive, as festivals
sure,
are, and
okay.
I usually am not gonna spend like £300 on a festival when I don't know the lineup.
Right.
And this is one of those festivals where it will sell out within half an hour.
Oh, sure.
Like
Okay.
all like 80,000 tickets or whatever the fuck it is, 100,000 tickets. It'll sell out instantly because it's got that reputation of it being so good and stuff. And like, I mean, they had Cyndi Lauper earlier on today. Like they have some people there. Like Lulu is there on like a 5th stage or some shit. You guys probably won't know Lulu. Shania Twain is like there.
Oh wow, that's
They're
weird.
like their
Shania?
Legends slot. Yeah, they have a Legends slot where like about 3-4 p.m. they pull in like a legend. This year it's Shania Twain, even though Cyndi Lauper should be the fucking legend.
Yeah.
Last year I think it was Dolly Parton.
Okay.
Like they pull off like some people. Um, Diana Ross was there a couple years ago. She was not singing live, but it was still a fucking fun time. It still looked like it was a fucking fun time. But yeah, like yeah, they do some fun stuff. They do good stuff, and it's like linked with Greenpeace and all that shit. So they try and do stuff like clean up after yourselves. Don't bring in plastic bottles. You can bring in recyclable shit, stuff like that.
Huh, okay.
It's a great festival.
Did you Coldplay yet?
Coldplay are tonight. They are good. I think they are a good enough headliner still, even though they tour pretty much every year and whatnot. I think they're a good headliner. Like if you like, you can shit on Coldplay all you want, which I will do because they're like the most generic pop-ass pop band.
Didn't they just put out a new single or something like
have some
that?
good
Wasn't there a new
songs.
song from
Yeah.
them not long ago?
I'm not. I think they are touring off a new album. So yeah, you're probably right.
Thought I heard that on the radio one day. I don't know anything about music. Hello. Unless you
Hi.
talk about the rap game, then I know everything about the rap game. But you know me. Cool. Well, that's very nice.
Avril Lavigne was there.
Avril Lavigne is today here. There. I don't think
Okay.
she's played yet.
Hope she plays girlfriend or boyfriend.
Let's hope so.
It's the one song everybody knows.
Yep.
I hope
Hey, I
she does
know.
it in more than one language.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What else? What other app
There's a-
song you know, huh?
There's a Japanese one that's offensive.
Yep. The one where
Yeah.
she's like with Hello Kitty or just with Yep. There's that one. I know of that one. There's Skater Boy.
Skater Boy, yeah, that's the one. That album
think
is
that's
actually pretty
Japanese
good,
one.
so.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
It was a really
oh,
good
yeah.
opening for her.
She's not by no means a one-hit wonder. It's
No, absolutely not. Yeah. No, there's some good stuff.
But is she like a
Glastonbury.
3-hit wonder? Is what I'm saying. Anyway, okay.
no.
I'm just saying.
It's very funny, like the COVID year, the 2020 Glastonbury, they actually convinced Taylor Swift to finally do it and headline. And then COVID hit, and Taylor Swift got even bigger and bigger and bigger, and now she's never going to do it because she's way too big for it. It's very funny to me.
Oh, that's a shame. She should. That's a fun show to do for her.
They'll get her in like 5 years or something when like she's done with her Eras tour and she's made like 20 billion. And like everyone's just like, Taylor again? Come on.
Yeah, people are already kind of at that
yeah,
point right
yeah.
now, so.
Definitely.
I found a funny TikTok video of a guy in Liverpool hearing a racket outside his house. And he opens the door and it's just 2 drunk ladies that have become lost and is just in like a suburban road and just fucking destroyed drunk and just like, yeah, we gave her Taylor Swift cards that we don't know where we are. And the other one's just like lying down on the ground laughing constantly because she's just super drunk. And the other one's just like, we're just dumb ladies. We don't know where we've gone. We're just dumb idiots. Don't mind us. It's very stupid, and because it's Liverpool, like he's got the most thick, like more northernish Liverpudlian accent. It's very good.
Liverpudlian? Anyway.
Yes, it's a
Alright.
funny video.
All right. Well. Okay, well, folks.
I'm still weirded out by you saying this is like the biggest festival ever. Like, that's.
I think it is. I mean, besides Woodstock will be the biggest festival, but it was also like the biggest mess of a festival run.
What about that other one that has like the YouTube stream that?
Coachella? I mean, Coachella is big, but I don't think they can pull the stuff like Cyndi Lauper and like all these other things. Plus, Coachella has like 5 or 6 stages, sure, but they do not have like the background nightlife of like or they have that new dance stage that runs till like 2 a.m. or some shit, but they don't have that like festival feeling that you get with most festivals here, where you're at the campsite and you're partying a bunch, or there's after stuff, like the after tents and stuff that sometimes run till 5-6 a.m. over here. There's like 10 of those at Glastonbury. Like one other thing Glastonbury does is they allow you to just drink wherever you want. Like you can bring your drinks in and take them directly to the main stage. Like you're camping in the festival grounds at
Yeah.
Glastonbury, which is weird.
I know how raves work. Yes.
He's a big
yeah,
raver.
No,
like
like-
a hippie rave. This is like
He's
a
been
real,
there. He does it.
hippie
He's
rave,
out here
yeah.
raving.
yeah.
There was like a festival in Austin recently that got shut down, and it was supposed to like go all night, and it was not actually in Austin. It was like in the country, in the outskirts.
Yeah. that
But
always
like
is
the
case.
county eventually shut it down because too many like neighbors were complaining that they were
That's funny.
still going on at like 2 in the morning and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, no, like Coachella is big, but I think Glastonbury is a little bit bigger. I mean, Coachella, I don't think sells out within the like first hour or so of it being up.
Well, ACL here, Austin City Limits
Yeah.
Festival, usually sells out, but it's smaller, way smaller.
Yeah, it is smaller, but that's also one of the bigger ones. That's probably like a top 10 festival thing, I would say, around the world. You got your Glastonbury, you got your Coachella,
Burning
you
Man.
got your I think Burning Man's dropped out of top 10, honestly, within the last 5 years or so. It's really lost its way.
I still want to go to
Sold out.
Wacken in Germany. the big
Wacken
metal
in
festival.
Germany, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's your big metal one. You've got like your is it Sonic Sound in Japan? There's one big Japanese festival.
In summer, right? Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't remember the name. I'm terrible.
Might be Summer Sonic Festival, I think is what it is. But there's one big Japanese one as well. There's probably like one or two others in Europe and stuff. You could consider Bonnaroo one in Australia because it's like the one in Australia.
Okay, Bonnaroo, of course.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to go to the top two, it would be Coachella and Glastonbury. But also, you got to remember, like those festivals are pop ass pop, so it rarely ever links up with my music tastes, which is why I will never really go to Glastonbury because I'm not risking wasting like £350 plus to see Coldplay and SZA and Dua Lipa.
Of course, Dua
What
Lipa.
about- But what about the Cat Empire? Come
Well,
on.
let me
Or
tell you
Olivia
that.
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think she's on second
No.
stage somewhere.
No, no.
Now
I'm
he's in. Now
I'm
he's in.
No, he's
going to
in.
England.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Get on a plane. Well,
And
that's
stuff like
fun.
the sub acts like Justice are doing like their own day festival very soon in London. Like if I want to see them, which is who I would see, I'd go to that.
I probably would go one time, but also I feel like
To
that's
what?
a mess.
A festival.
A festival. I've never been to anything like that.
I don't know about camping at a festival. I think I'm
That's
too
the thing.
fucking old now. Yeah.
Americans don't really do camping very well at festivals either. Well, mostly because
How
in
dare you!
America it's usually summertime when you guys have camping, and it's a hellhole.
Yeah. And
I'm at LAN parties. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Playing
there you
Halo
go.
all night.
Yeah.
I bet the smell ends up the same, like a
Mhm.
LAN party or a
Maybe
summer
worse.
festival.
The humidity of a LAN party room from Geek Sweat is not what I would want.
no, you don't want to be around that. Good lord.
No. Yeah, like there's lots of hotels usually where where some of the American festivals. There's like Blue Rock and like a bunch of those other rock ones in like southern states where I imagine the hotel rooms are premium and really hard to fight for, and then you're just fucked the rest of the time.
speaking, oh, I know, gotta kind of transition there to drink time. I'm sorry, I didn't want to. There's probably something there, but it would go down
It's
a
a lot
dark,
of drinking
dark
at
road.
festivals.
There's a lot of drinking
what?
at festivals.
People do drugs.
And speaking of drinking,
Recreationally?
recreationally, professionally, it's drink time.
Yes, they do
Mine's
it
medicinal.
professionally.
Of course, you got to professionally drink.
I'm a-
I mean, that's not
I'm a professional drug addict.
okay. That's
I'm dependent on these drugs as fuck.
something we should probably talk about more off stream, but gotta get you some help. All right, drink
I
time.
mean, no diabetic drugs. I mean, you're dependent on them, so.
You,
Yeah,
I,
there you go.
Wow.
do you want me to tell a story? How when I first got my license, when they asked me, "Are you dependent on drugs?" and I said yes, so I thought that's what it meant.
Sure,
So
yeah,
that-
that's what
So I
I
use
assume.
insulin. I am dependent on drugs, but no, apparently it just means you're a drug addict or not. I didn't know. They said, "Are you dependent on drugs?" I said, "Yeah."
Damn, this
don't
16-year-old
consider
kid
I'm
is
gonna die.
fucking cool. I mean, that's
I mean,
what they
you
thought.
could quit anytime.
Yeah, I could. I could die right
and
here.
then
if you want.
die. Yeah.
So then my mom, thankfully, mom was right next to me. So
And she said, "Yo, hold up. What are you talking about? Wait a minute."
and she knew I didn't do drugs. So I was too busy playing Halo Wars in my room.
Of course, like this kid ain't out here in these streets like that. He's fine. Okay.
Drinks.
Drinks. You wanna
Well,
go?
tell us who's going first. I don't
Shit.
know.
All right. Well, I gotta prep a thing, so I'll go first then. So I'll start with my drink for today. It's just another one of these. Oh god. But I do have snacks as well.
Oh, look at this man having snacks.
Oh god.
More
Oh,
ramen.
Oh,
god.
he's turned it off. He's turned it on.
Okay.
He's turned it off.
One of these
What's that?
here. One of these.
This
Top.
Hey,
Tepache.
yeah,
Tepache, and then
tepache.
it's
It's good.
De la Calle.
Yeah, it's
Oh, grapefruit. though.
Grapefruit
Ooh.
lime.
isn't it? You already had one of these.
Did I mention it here? I think it was just in like Giant Bomb chat or whatever. I was talking about tepache.
Nice.
Ooh. Wow. That is-
Grapefruit doesn't seem good.
Woo! Very limey, not super
my goodness.
grapefruity. Very limey though.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good. Very cool.
And
very
it's not
refreshing.
very sugary either. Like you get the fruit flavors, but it doesn't taste like Kool-Aid. I like it.
Yeah. And so my actual thing that I've brought today, I'm gonna try the double spicy version of this here ramen.
Oh, that's why you gotta prepare. That's why he's gotta
and that's
prepare.
why I'm not really excited.
Aw.
I'm scared.
That'll be fine.
It's double
Whatever.
spicy though. I'm gonna die.
Do
on
you
the
like
stream.
hot food?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Why have you chosen this? That's fine. I actually have, like months ago, I was like, I have got nothing. I will just buy this Bombay Bad Boy pot noodle, and that'll be my bit. And thankfully, I found some shit, so I haven't eaten that yet. I don't know if my wife has had it or not.
So
I
the
ended
prep
up,
has begun.
I bought the cup noodle like breakfast stuff.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
got 2 of them, and I'm afraid.
Okay,
I
okay,
don't
okay.
know about even as a bit. Like I don't know.
That's funny.
I've been looking for something to take for lunches, so I was like,
Let's
maybe
try
I try
this
Bulldog.
spice hell.
Spice hell. Let's get really hellish with it. Hopefully it isn't too bad because I'm excited to eat
I
it.
mean, I've been sick lately, and if you want to clear out your sinuses,
Yeah.
get your mucus going. That'll help.
You
Just,
Yeah.
you work from home. You can eat anything.
No, I do
pretty
not anymore until the 15th.
Oh.
I'm back in the office. They called me in.
Nice.
Did they get rid of the rats?
No, they did not. No.
Are you going back to the same office, not a new
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Cool.
Very cool, very fun. But yes, I hope this tepache can cool my mouth in about 5 minutes when stuff gets done. So there's my prep. There's my
One
prep.
last Utabuke Beaver update. They finished their stuff, and they spent about 10 minutes fucking around on stage after their set.
Seems
Then photo,
inappropriate,
they
but-
threw a guitar in the crowd, and that crazy guitarist lady jumped on a blow up beaver, and is now crowd surfing on the blow up beaver.
After or
That's just
before she
good,
threw the
clean
guitar?
fun.
In the ground? Is that after?
That was after she threw the guitar into
Did
the
somebody
crowd.
get hit with the guitar and like?
Maybe
Okay.
the camera missed it.
How much do you think you would fight for that guitar? Do you think you would try, like, if it headed your way, right? And you're one of
Right.
the group of people there. You think you're trying to pull that
Right.
thing in? You're like, oh shit, I gotta get this guitar. I mean, I gotta have it.
I guess it's the first commitment. It's like, do you commit to possibly getting bonked in the face for it? And if you do, then your odds go much higher. Because a lot of other people will be like, nah, man. So you might be front and center perfect for it.
I'll take
I
I'll
would
take a
hope
hit to
they,
the face with a guitar for a guitar. You know. I mean,
Maybe they whipped it around like boomerang style and tried to throw it off to the side so it wouldn't land in the crowd.
Oh no, it was
Oh.
center.
Oh,
When I
no.
saw
Oh,
it
God.
afterwards, someone was like waving it in the center.
Okay.
Also,
Cool.
boomerang whipping it sounds like the worst idea, because then like that guitar stem just fucking helicoptering into someone.
just
And
cuts
sounds
their
like the
head off.
worst.
Oh my god.
Yep. Feel like you gotta, like, you know how those those lumberjacks like fucking heft logs when they go forwards like that in those like Highland games or whatever. I think you gotta do it like that with your guitar. Who's going next? Are you boiling the kettle?
Yeah,
What
the
are you
kettle
doing?
is on. It has been
That's great.
begun
Oh, okay.
boiling.
That's great.
So I will
Uh,
transition to
I guess-
DJ here, and we'll.
I can go. Because I had nothing until I went to the shop a second ago. I went to Morrison's for us Brits out there.
what's
Because I
quiet?
figured that might be a bit better. And then I heard these kids, because I also found absolutely nothing in Morrison's besides this. And I heard these kids at the start going, oh shit, there's blue Pepsi. Look, there's blue Pepsi. And turns out there's blue Pepsi.
Oh shit! There's blue Pepsi.
Pepsi Blue is back. Oh
Well,
my god, oh
well,
my god, oh my
well,
god.
it says Pepsi Electric. I have no clue what blue Pepsi even is. I have no clue what this is. I've never heard anything about
Well, you're
it.
gonna get electrocuted when you drink this Pepsi. They put
But-
lots of electricity in this thing. Watch out.
It is blue Pepsi.
Blue, Ford Electric Blue Cool.
Mary's so excited for blue Pepsi. Let's get going.
I fucking love Pepsi Blue. I swear I'm like the only
Yeah.
person who actually liked Pepsi Blue.
Look
I
at that!
remember
Look at
having it,
that blue foam. That's fucking cool.
It's it's nice. Yeah, I had it. I think I had it in a movie theater a bunch. I was like very young.
Damn, DJ, you
I
are
thought-
really good at pouring stuff. By the way, I gotta say, I was smooth as hell. Anyway.
I was trying to get more of the blue foam because that blue foam fucking slapped. That looks. This is so fucking blue. This is insanely
Yeah.
blue for like
Mess
for
up
like
your white
UK
balance
standards
blue.
when we're not meant to have like blue coloring. Like, what the fuck did they do to get
Yeah.
that blue? That is
Apparently
crazy.
this is sugar free as well.
Yeah,
so-
it's just clear sugar
Let's
free.
fucking go,
No
Sean.
sugar cats.
Color E133. I don't know how they got that blue, but there you go.
That's so good, man. Sugar free.
It just says
Let's
it's
go.
carbonated, low-calorie citrus cola flavored soft. I didn't expect this to be cola flavored, but let's try it.
Talk about Gen Z in this press release.
Okay, excellent.
Rise up,
perfect.
Gen Z.
Future-proof and cola cells.
This tastes like this does have Coke flavor. Why? This is weird. This is like, you know, when you go to those mix'em stations, like those Coke fusions or whatever the fuck, and you fuck around and you go, I'm gonna have like a half a Coke, and then I'm just gonna have like half a 7-Up or some shit. It's kind of like what they did here, but like the Coke flavor's still like prominent here, or Pepsi,
Huh.
whatever.
I don't remember like it tasting like it just tasted like blue snow cone or whatever.
That's-
in my
yeah.
mind.
Definitely not blue
Pepsi
Coke
Blue.
snow cone. It's very citrusy. It's not like blue raspberry or anything.
Yeah, they don't really mention a flavor, so
Mm-mm.
I guess it's cola. But
There is like a citrusy business to it. It's more. It's like 70% Coke, and then like 30% like, hey, there's some 7-Up or that Sprite equivalent like taste
Yeah.
inside here.
Zesty citrus taste.
Yeah,
Is what it says.
yeah, it's
Huh.
good. It's good.
Good.
Sounds good.
It's not your Pepsi Blue, but it's our Pepsi Blue.
It's
I
our
mean, I'm
Pepsi
just
Blue.
scouring the internet right now to see if there's somebody who has tasted Pepsi Blue and also this.
And this
compare it,
chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys are
Aw.
saying blue is blue raspberry or something, it's definitely not that.
Yeah, I finally found it. Somebody was like, tastes nothing like Pepsi Blue.
Yeah.
So, man, the dream is dead.
The dream is dead.
Yeah, this
You
just sounds like a drink aimed towards kids. Like,
Well, they got me.
here, it's blue. Oh, and they got,
It's their prime equivalent or whatever.
yeah.
Hey man, I mean, like, this isn't just Coke. There's definitely a citrusy business to this.
Yeah.
Do you guys have citrusy Coke?
I swear they put out like lemon Coke before.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like
But
Sure. This isn't
lime
quite
Coke
lemon
or-
Coke. It's like a lemony limey Coke. Like I said, like kind of a 7-Up-y Coke. It's not just straight up lemon Coke.
Listen, Pepsi's number 3 now. They need to just bring back some stuff and start throwing some stuff at a wall. They cannot get beat by Dr. Pepper. They cannot get beat by Dr. Pepper. They got to do something out here. Just saying.
I mean, I found some UK Coke launch, and apparently they have a zesty lemon flavor. in this
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
so-
Well, we've
That's
we've
pretty
had lemon
zesty.
Coke for a bit. It's different. This is definitely like this is not. This is definitely like lemon lime. It's definitely not zesty. There might be a hint of lemon to this, but it's yeah. I
It's
like
more
this stuff.
Mountain Dew, like citric
Yeah,
acid.
yeah,
generic.
yeah. There you
Okay.
go. There's the electric acid. I like this. I think this is fine.
Cool.
Surprised how blue it really is, but yeah. Oh god damn, the tongue's full blue already.
Nice.
Yeah.
I barely had like any of this, and it's already tainting up all of my insides. That's great.
That's great. Excellent.
Wait until you go to the bathroom. later.
Gonna get real
Forward
weird.
to what that might be. Yep. Man, I can't wait for like Gen Z TikToks. My piss is blue.
Yeah.
Chug 6 Pepsi Electrics, and you can scare your mom too.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
But how many will it take to turn your skin blue though?
Mm-hmm.
Just add
You-
some
yeah.
colloidal silver to it. There you go.
Bring back the "You've been tangoed" adverts, but just make it blue now.
Okay.
Do you have has anybody here, not including the British guy, and may have those Mountain Dew seasonal flavors? The
I
ones
do.
Never mind.
Spoiler.
Oh, is that your drink? Is that was that gonna
Spoiler.
be your drink?
Here's your transition. Go ahead, Mary.
To the D zone.
Is it for me or for you, Sean? Is this
No, I don't have it
transition-
now.
Okay. Well,
I was like-
yeah. I got it.
Let's see it.
Is
Oh my
it?
god.
Is there 2 or is there 1?
There's 3. Well, there's 3 in total.
Oh, that's
Star
amazing.
Spangled Splash.
Yeah. I was assuming it would taste like a bomb pop or whatever. Like
Don't know what
that is.
this fucking hand cream
Yeah.
I have.
You tasted hand cream?
No, I just have like something that smells the same
Okay.
or whatever. Because I like that scent flavor or whatever. But this just says with a blast of red berry flavor. So I'm assuming it's just going to taste like Big Red, which is a Texas
Berry flavor.
drink.
Cool. Albie, when you get your nudes,
Uh-huh.
can you get a clear glass to pour out your tepache? Is it gonna be clear, or
Sure.
is, what
Yeah,
flavor? What
I'll get
color
it.
is that thing gonna be?
I don't know.
I assume
should
it'd be like
it-
opaque.
Let me
like
get a clear
beer
glass right now.
colory. It's kind of
Beer color.
Yeah.
While Mary
yeah.
pours out her drink, I'll go grab mine. One second.
I'm not gonna
You can
pour
kinda
mine
see
out.
it,
It's fucking
yeah.
red.
But like, I enjoy like
Yeah.
our fucking
Yeah,
like
I wonder if
stages
the
of colors.
foam- The foam doesn't
Oh, I
seem
hope
to
so.
be as quietly, strongly dyed as yours.
Yeah, mine's a fucking nightmare. Is what mine was.
Should have gotten the white one.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking. I was hoping we could do like a red, white, and blue with Albies, but we'll see.
Oh, okay.
It actually doesn't really taste like Big Red at all. It tastes like Mountain Dew, and then at the end you have like a tropical punch kind of flavor. It's not really berry. It's just more like generic red, but not even Big Red. It's very punchy.
2 questions. How much sugar are you ingesting right now, and what is Big Red?
72 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
Big Red is like it's basically like a red cream soda. And it was huge in Texas when I was growing up, like in the late 80s or whatever.
Yeah, I never had it. Maybe I did, but yeah, it's like Faygo, but that here of soft drink. So, do you like it though, Mary?
I mean, it's all right. Like, it's not anything that I'm like wowed by in any way. Like, it's no voodoo like the Halloween one or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't know.
A little bit surprising because I talked to the Pepsi vendor at my store recently, and he said he really likes those. He's not a big fan usually of soft drinks, I guess, but he really liked those. So
it has like a very mellow. It's mellow for like Mountain Dew. Like it doesn't have that bite at the end because like the fruit punch taste kind of like adds, I don't know, a roundness. That sounds insane. I don't know.
That's sort of white.
Yeah, it's
peachy color,
translucent, milky.
Clearish pink.
Milky doesn't sound right.
Maybe like a what is it? Grapefruit juice color.
Sure.
Wow, a lot more grapefruit on the foam. Holy cow, that's very good.
Oh, Branwolf, if you missed it, I have Pepsi Electric, which looks like some hell fuel for the British.
The hell fuel for the British hell fuel is online.
I mean, like the Brits in the chat will agree. Like, I don't think we've had anything blue colored like that, liquid wise, in like decades.
I like that we have like a red versus blue, like American independence versus your like.
Yes, our British pride. Oh man, look at that bowl! Look at that a patriotic. Was that a patriotic bowl?
America.
Yeah, it is kinda.
America.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's the color of kimchi. It's patriotic for Koreans, I guess.
That's a little hop. Sean, how about you go ahead? What's going on, Sean? What you got on the deck? What's got on deck? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't want to go ahead.
Go.
I'm scared.
Let's go.
It is actually too hot to eat, so I'm actually asking you to go.
Yeah, he doesn't want to burn his mouth twice.
Fucking coward. Anyways, I have this drink. Again, I go to the Walmart. Walmart has weird drinks for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Hell yeah, Walmart.
Some weird distribution deals. They get some weirdos that sell their drinks. So I have this.
Karma.
Great.
Karma. Got my energy water.
Ooh, wow.
My blueberry watermelon energy water.
Whoa. That's a weird ass bottle. Can I be honest? That's a weird bottle.
It's weird because what?
What?
Because the flavoring is inside the cap up here. So in the cap here, we get some flavoring up here. So apparently I'm supposed to push down the flavoring so that apparently it's not water solutable or something. So
it's not what?
I say
water solutable.
It's not supposed to mix in with water.
Soluble. Yes, soluble. Whatever.
Soluble. Yeah, Mary linked it. I read this page like a month ago when I got this. Apparently
this dude has like a mini fridge.
Brain chemical brain chemical they put in this drink called cognizin. What the fuck?
I was gonna say
awaken your cognizin.
I was gonna say, I bet you read this because you didn't want to get like 7-Up chilled again, where you're eating random chemicals that you didn't know about. But never mind, you're still getting them.
Yeah, I'm keeping my
Cognizant.
Supports focus, brain, and cognitive.
This dude's getting cognizant.
This is the patented what the fuck is neuropnic?
Nootropic.
Yeah.
Nootropic. Yeah, you know.
You're gonna be so fucking on for this podcast. Are you ready to be like the best you've ever been?
Yeah.
You got Puma sticker. You got Pusher or something.
So you have one of these, right?
I'm curious. I might actually get one of these.
I have one. Cool. I bought one.
Okay.
I did not buy that.
I have to. There's got to be someone on YouTube, straight raw dog in the top stuff, and I want to see what that is.
Oh God!
Yeah, you better be fully juiced for this podcast after this.
Dude, you're gonna be like
I have
wild.
high expectations.
I would love to see someone fucking toss all that water out and just plunge that cap right into their mouth. Don't do it now, they should.
There you go. Oh,
I see nothing changing. That's a disappointment.
Oh no, it changed
Oh,
colors.
It was flowing in. It was flowing in. I just didn't get anything with it.
Ah, that's okay.
It reminds me of like Ramune, how you have to like
Ramune.
push the marble
Yep.
in.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, it's like turning blue, isn't it?
But it's awful chemicals instead.
And everything's blue today. Blue, but I mean.
Yeah, it's definitely bluer. It's definitely bluer.
Damn, he's getting dark blue. Okay.
So it basically comes with its own Mio or whatever.
Okay.
Like, well, anyways.
Yeah, shake well. Oh, there's Karma CBD water.
Yeah, they also have.
Of course
CBD.
there is.
I next time I'm probably gonna get a CBD drink.
Yeah.
So is that the first time I work at some? It's up there.
Did you mention the flavor of this? I think you've got the blueberry watermelon.
Blueberry watermelon.
I keep seeing ads on the internet for some weed drink that also has like psilocybin mushrooms in it too, and I'm like, what the?
I can't
fuck?
wait
That
for this
sounds-
podcast to
that
become
sounds
us
crazy.
all doped up on some crazy drugs. I cannot wait. All right, here we go.
Oh, there's energy water and probiotic water as well.
Let it grow on you. Let it grow on you.
This is the energy water.
Yeah.
So, but this is yerba mate. So.
Oh, yerba mate. There's some like freaks on YouTube that are way into yerba mate, like really into it in a way that's like, hey man, it's just a drink. Take it easy. It's calm down.
Yeah, this tastes like all the other like natural energy bullshit drinks I tasted.
But how's
Not
your
that-
brain
not that-
feeling?
I'm super focused. Yeah, it's not that repulsive, and the flavoring isn't like that empowering. So,
I mean, it only has 150 milligrams of caffeine, so I don't know if you can really call it.
It's like
energy
nothing
drink.
for sure.
It's like natural energy, so it's bullshit, really. Like even and then their proprietary blend has the cognitive
Yes.
in here, as if that's a real fucking thing, you guys.
Yes.
But this does have a lot of vitamins in it, so.
How expensive was it compared to others? Because I have to imagine that push cap thing increases price. No?
It was like $1.50, I think, or $2, I guess.
It seems so like stupid to make.
$2.
It's
I
so
get it in Walmart.
unique.
$2. So yeah.
I think places we have like Walmart equivalents. We got them like Home Bargains
Club.
and B&M and like there's another place, I forget what name it is. Maybe I peruse those places to see, because they also have similar things. Like they just get random fucking drinks that like no one else bought, and here they are.
I won't lie, this smells good though.
I'm gonna say, are the noodles ready? Oh, is the pressure cap?
Oh shit! Yeah, it is like a
That's
ramen day.
weird.
Yeah, this is kind of.
Do you think it's single use? So does it have like a little pokey that it just sort of pokes through a flat cap?
Yeah, I think it just pokes
cardboard cap.
through the Yeah, I think it just pokes through the the plastic.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little plastic film or whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead. You fucking.
Yeah.
Hello, this is all right. What's the Bulldog double spicy? Here we go.
Is this the spiciest one?
Yeah.
There's no triple spice. There's no tri-spice.
Quadruple spice.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He looks a little happy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if he's very happy.
Uh-oh.
Did you use all of the sauce packs? Good. He's nodding. He said yes.
Yes, I did. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It takes a second to hit you, from what I've had of the Bulldex. Like, you have a spoonful and you're like, oh, this is normal, and then you're like, oh, no, it's not.
Huh. It's getting there, yeah. It just keeps kind of going up in a way that's kind of frightening.
I hope you have some, like, anti-heartburn medication or something ready to go.
It's not bad. I don't think I could eat that.
This is not bad. Here's the question. Do you think rats could eat that?
Well,
because if not, then they're not going to steal your food when you go to work.
That's true. That's true.
no.
That's true. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay.
They
Funny.
that.
Funny, fucker. Funny. Honestly, like, I don't know how you would eat. Like, okay, I guess I could.
Like a whole thing. Oh, you
Yeah, that's a
scared it for
ton.
more though.
I mean, the noodles are really good, though. Like, really tasty. Like, in comparison to what is that? What's the ramen in a cup noodle or
Yeah, just
the
cup
other
noodle.
one?
Nissan.
Yeah. Like, these are pretty good noodles, which is pretty good.
They're a little thicker than, like, standard Japanese ones.
They still ramen style where you have the soup.
Yep. Yeah, I like them.
had some
That's good.
earlier this week, and I put leftover mabo tofu in it, so I had mabo ramen. That is good.
Ooh.
Mabo. Babo.
Mabo tofu. It's like, or mapo tofu. It depends on how you want to Romanize it, I guess. It's very good.
Mabo
Also
tofu.
spicy. Yeah.
Shit, that's okay. It's hot, but I like it. I'd probably put, like, I don't know, maybe like sour cream in that or something like that, like cheese, like something to
Or if you
reduce
put
the
some
heat.
egg.
Egg.
Some egg
sure.
would help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, egg would help. Sour cream. Okay.
Hey, don't judge a man who loves a good sour cream. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Now you're
I mean,
ramen.
I like it on some chili, but I don't know about ramen.
A watery
There's only
broth.
one way to find out. Delicious. All right. Wow, it doesn't leave you, especially when you keep eating it. It doesn't leave you.
Yeah. It's probably why people like just plow through it, I guess. Mary, before we get into the games, your kid likes Peppa Pig still?
Not as much as she used to, but
'Cause you
she
mentioned the
likes the
Daddy Pig thing.
toys. Yeah, and sometimes she'll be like, I want to watch Peppa Pig toys on YouTube or whatever.
Right.
And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, stuck there. Yeah. I was just wondering if she had like a favorite character or something.
Not really, no. I wish she did. That would make life a lot easier. I don't know. Just get that one toy.
Rather than having to buy all of them or something.
The truth is, kids just move on from toys so quick that,
Kinda, yeah.
you know,
Like, our one like just loves the new thing for like 2 days, and then it kind of just disappears
Right.
into the pile.
Yeah, she has definitely started like rapid cycling all of her cartoon interests. Like right now she's on Adventure Time or whatever. Which
Yes.
I don't know if I should be letting her watch it. Like, I don't know. But we get to have interesting conversations about stuff afterwards. But I don't know.
Like
Whatever.
death. Yeah.
Yeah, basically about that. But she's already been exposed to that in various ways in real life, so whatever.
I mean,
It's
she's
good to talk
she was
about
a
it.
COVID kid, right? So I mean, you know,
Yeah.
born during
What
born
does
during
that
COVID.
have
I
to
mean,
do
no, I mean
with
that's a. Isn't that what they call it?
Yeah,
COVID kid?
he was like 1.
Oh yeah, but that
Sorry,
still was in the
She
news.
we
still
and
can't
stuff.
go
counts
to
as a
the
COVID
park
kid. Like, she's,
because
I don't
old
know.
people are dying in waves.
All these old people are dying in waves. Really?
So odd.
I just assume. Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah, she's a COVID kid. You don't tell them why.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're exposed to it to a certain extent, don't you think? Just from
Not really.
media.
I mean, I tell her why. Like, I tell her, like, oh, we're sick right now, buddy. We
Jeez.
can't go to the park. Like,
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
you don't tell her like the end consequences
no,
with
of
some,
course
some
not.
people with COVID.
You're
I
not
mean-
giving her a medical breakdown here. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
the world
Just like
is a
it
different world
actively
than when
happened
we
to
grew
your
up.
family, which it could have done with the way it did.
Do you think like the world's just a different place now? I
It
don't
wasn't. It was during COVID, but it wasn't COVID related. But yeah.
Yeah, I asked because tomorrow we're driving down to the location, but Monday we're gonna go to Peppa Pig World. So I wondered
Oh
if there was
my
anything
god.
uh,
There's
so
a
jealous.
Peppa
specific.
Pig world.
There are two, I'll have you know. There is one in the UK, which I feel like was the first one, and I think there's one in Florida.
As
Not one
everything
in
is.
Australia.
They would
No,
have
it's
a
Bluey.
World
That's
there.
Bluey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's blue. I'm sorry. Never mind.
We did
Let's
say
get
this.
those.
We did say this morning. Do you want to go to Peppa Pig World? Because we waited for the last minute to make sure we're all healthy before we put our hopes up and stuff. And she was like, "No, I want to go to Bluey World." And I was like, "Oh, come on, kid. God damn it."
Do you think it'd be weird if me, Sean, and Zach went to Peppa Pig World in Florida? How do you feel about that? Would that be a weird
Oh,
thing to do? Or
Yes.
okay.
A little bit.
How much do you think
That's
I
not
have to
even
pay
funny.
Zach to go to Peppa Pig World? Do you think? I
Maybe
just
Zach
want
would
live on
wanna
the
go
ground
to that
reporting.
Abandoned Bible one or whatever they have down there in Orlando.
Yep. There's
We get killed.
probably.
Where's that arc at? That's that I keep seeing commercials for
I
that
think
stupid
that's
thing.
in Kentucky or Kansas. It's in one of those.
I thought it was Ohio.
Midwest middle states.
There's an arc.
No, it's in a K state.
It's in a K state. It's pretty dark.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's in
When-
Kentucky.
That's a shame. Okay, can't take Sean over to Ohio and go over to the arc and just have on the ground reporting this summer. I was hoping.
We can go to. We can go to King's Flag. Was that? Even that park popular?
Did you guys see the Cedar Park company?
Cedar
or,
Park?
No, not Cedar Park. Cedar Fair. Cedar
Cedar
Park
Point.
is the town next to me. They're
Is that-
buying
I think
Six Flags. That's
Oh
crazy.
really? Huh.
Yeah, so maybe Six Flags won't be run like shit.
There's one of those big theme park places is buying land in the UK. Warner Brothers? What's like
Yeah,
the
I could see that.
big one?
WB,
I'll do a quick search and I'll get the right name.
Universal.
Is it Universal? Yeah, that's
A
what I-
Universal, I think it
yeah.
is.
They're buying that land to dump all this stuff they're not gonna actually air.
Oh, is it just gonna be like all Harry Potter? Because I could see
Maybe.
that being
That
like
would
a
be
big
dope.
draw.
I won't
Yeah,
lie.
Universal has all the Harry Potter shit, so it's probably gonna be like half Harry
That's a-
Potter over there at least.
Build a
Lots of
gigantic.
special things.
Can't wait. I'm very excited. They're just gonna build the actual
Get a
school.
Hogwarts Alley.
They're actually gonna build Hogwarts entirely. It's gonna be dope. I'm very excited for all the stairs moving and stuff. I'm excited.
It's funny, like you Americans are like, oh, I'm excited for like Hogwarts shit. I hope they do a big old Hogwarts shit. It's like us
I
over
didn't
here are
say I
probably like
hope.
Hey,
fucking.
they're
I don't hope. I
over
just
here,
say
we're
it'd be
just
pretty
like,
cool.
no, I'd
I don't
rather
know.
get the American things that we don't get here, because we've got like platform 9 3/4. I think we have like 2 different Hogwarts things. You can take that fucking smoky train to Edinburgh. There's Edinburgh Castle. Like you can do all those. You can do all the Hogwarty things if you want. There's
What if
even
you
like
could do
a
more?
studio tour where like they have like some of the studios that they use still set up and stuff that you can totally go inside and look at.
They set up a studio tour thingy in Japan, which makes no sense, but yeah, they did that as well. But yeah, I bet just the money. They can see the money. Like people would want to go to England for the real Harry Potter or whatever.
The money. I don't know. What would you want? You want a little Marvel over there or something? You want a little
No,
DC,
Marvel's
some
Disney.
Batman?
This
Yeah, I wouldn't mind like more like theme parky things, the
Okay.
Universal Walk or whatever.
Okay.
Is Universal linked to like the Mario Brothers stuff?
Yes, yeah, they have
So,
Mario stuff. They
that
have
stuff.
like a Simpsons land in Florida that's supposedly going to be going away soon, but that would be cool.
I wonder where it's going. Just repurpose it over here in the UK.
could also be
Yeah.
could also be a Middle Earth thing, maybe.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings stuff, yep.
Okay.
That's WB. That's not Universal.
What?
Right, yeah. Also, I see this, the making of Harry Potter studio tour in London is Warner Brothers, not Universal.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know how any of that shit works. So maybe they could do Lord of the Rings.
All right. Anyway, okay, moving on. Speaking
Actually, going
of,
to be a big Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear, the Pickanicka basket.
Yeah, let's make a new Hanna-Barbera land. Everybody
Yeah.
would be fucking chomping at the bit to go to that.
Yeah.
Who don't want to go see Yogi? And
Wally Gator.
Wally Gator.
That new Jellystone cartoon is okay.
Lippy the Lion. Hardy Har Har.
Scooby Doo. Is that a
Magilla
Hanna-Barbera?
Gorilla.
Magilla Gorilla? I mean, even I would be excited to go to see Magilla Gorilla.
The Hair Bears.
Uma Musume is releasing
What
in
about
English.
Yes, yeah, it's coming out over here.
Right.
The real game, not the party game that's like River City Ransom, but with horse girls. No, well, it's the River City Sports, not really River City Ransom. It's a bunch of like dodgeball and shit like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was confused.
That's coming out on Switch. That got announced for English release. That's coming out in like a couple months. But just recently, this past week, they announced Uma Musume is coming out over here. It's going to be playable. They're going to have playable demos at Anime Expo like next week. It usually takes place around like July 4th, I think. So yeah, I am excited, even though we're going to be like 3 years behind schedule in JP, and people aren't going to want to spend money because they already know the meta, blah, blah, blah. We'll see what's going to happen, I guess. I don't know. But I get to play it in English, and I'm excited. So maybe Gaku and Idolmaster will come out here too, like that leak said originally. I hope. We'll see. But I'm excited. Yeah, they announced that, and they announced a new Ranma 1/2 anime. So
Yeah.
I'm psyched. Yeah, good nerd news for me this
Cool.
week.
Well, that's pretty dope. Good for you.
I guess that the Uma Musume is pretty surprising since it has been 3 years. I figured the horse rights are apparently complicated, I guess, so it's never going to happen.
Maybe
Really?
that's why it took so long, partly just having to secure all of the rights for like global or whatever.
What rights are there? Are they copying like real life horses or
Name
something?
rights,
yeah,
yeah.
these are real life racehorses
Weird.
that have been turned into anime girls, so they have to get like authorization from the people who own the real life horses.
Because every
And-
real life horse has now trademarks on it and stuff like that too.
Oh, did not know that.
And because of that, they also don't allow any lewd doujinshi to be made of these
Oh,
and
that's a
sold, like
shame.
at Comiket and everything. Like they
What's-
did that
You
with
can't
Tokimeki
stop people.
Memorial as well back in the day. So
They
it
can't
happens
stop
sometimes.
people. Come on.
Well, what about the cards? What about the seasonal stuff? What about like my Halloween outfits, my lewd Halloween outfits?
Uma Musume is actually not that lewd. It
That's a
is
shame.
kind of the more new standard where, like, yes, you might get a swimsuit card, but they're
Sure.
going to be wearing cover-ups, like,
The
at
one,
the same
the one
time.
piece, the full one piece thing. Yeah.
Well, no, it's
Same for
more like
China.
they might have the
Luffy,
bikini
yeah.
top, but they'll have on, like, a hoodie jacket or whatever, too.
Sure.
The straw hat.
How's the new game in regards to that?
The summer event is actually about to be out soon, and they showed the new cards. It's the same situation that I talked about where they have hoodies or whatever. I'll link it in here.
Cool.
But yeah, no, it's like, I was going to say it's not too bad, but one of the first, like, items they offered up for sale in the shop, I think I talked about this last time, was an item called a child smock. And they're basically, like, traditional Japanese preschool outfits, and I'm like, well, that's fucking disgusting. Yeah, like, hopefully if they ever bring that out over here, that won't be part of the game. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
So you can, in your new game, you can buy outfits that they can wear, because that wasn't always a thing. It was usually tied to the cards, right?
Yeah, they changed that in Cinderella Girls, like, about halfway through, like, 5 years
Oh,
into the
never
game.
mind. Fuck me. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they have, like, a dress shop. You can actually customize outfits and stuff in that game, too, so it's pretty neat. But where the fuck is this Twitter thing that I can show you guys? But yeah.
Sorry for distractions. Uma Musume, is there a date, or is it just like it's coming?
It's coming. I think they're going to announce probably the release date at Anime Expo, would be my guess.
Okay, not what's the Japanese game convention that's still coming out? That's still do you?
Tokyo Game Show is
TGS,
in
yeah.
September.
Usually September, yeah.
No, they don't care about release date there. Yeah, they said apparently they said very little other than it's happening. So, but it's just apparently they're gonna have a playable demo. So hopefully they have so. And Mary linked it. Yep, some shoots.
It's weird. It's like, hey, there's still cleavage, but we're gonna hide the bottoms parts of it now. It's weird.
Well, it's like just you have to imagine the perviness in your
Right.
mind now. They're not going to give it to you. I don't know how else to phrase it.
Well, alrighty then. Very fun. Cool. Glad that's happening for all you freaks out there. Good for you. Good for you all, yeah. Good.
I don't know. It's cute. Whatever. This game is not that bad, really.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
no,
good.
That's fine.
Can't wait for their Christmas hoodies.
All right. Anyway, we got
Christmas jumpers, of course. It'll be
jumpers.
Christmas sweaters. Yeah, jumpers. Yeah.
Let's be frank with ourselves.
Well, actually, there are, like, Christmas in Japan is more like a Valentine's Day, so usually there is more lewdness with Christmas. So.
Oh, hey, there we
we'll
go.
See.
Well, speaking of Christmas, it's a video game Christmas going on right now. A lot of great games coming out. A lot of things to unwrap underneath the Christmas tree. The first one is it's Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree.
You could have transitioned that a little better. A lot of things to unwrap underneath the shadow of the
Erdtree.
Yeah, there you
go.
Okay. How's that Elden Ring going, huh?
It's barely going because
Okay.
I dislocated my
Oh my
middle
God.
finger like
What
this
the-
past weekend, and it keeps fucking popping back out. So I have to.
I don't
wear
need to
big
know
splint.
that. Good lord.
That's fine. It's fine.
It sucks
It's fine.
ass. Like,
Yeah.
I was sick. I dislocated my finger, and I had something else going on at the same time, and it was not pleasant. It was not pleasant whatsoever. I did not get much of anything done, really. So, yeah. I've only played,
Jeez.
like, a few hours of Shadow of the Erdtree. The only boss I've seen is, like, the big, Wicker Man,
The
big
Wicker
giant
Man?
dude on fire, stomping around in the middle of the opening area. only seen him.
So
I haven't actually
what-
tried to fight him.
What's the
either.
setup? Give me how do you get to the DLC? Like what's the how do you get there? Like is it at the end game? Is it like a new separate thing? Like what's
It's kind of at the end game. You have to do this long, involved side quest to get to this optional boss, and then you have to beat that optional boss, and then you go into the DLC. It's pretty easy. I had trouble on the optional boss at first when I was playing before I got sick, so I just stopped and I was like, I'll do it when the DLC comes out. I went to fight him and I killed him like first try. I don't know why Elden Ring is like
Right.
that, but it is. I don't know. But yeah, it's fun. I have not seen like the complaints about difficulty yet. So far it seems the same to me, but I have barely played that much. And a lot of the people that I've seen complaining about difficulty are kind of like, I'm trying to make this game difficult for myself by doing this, and this, and I can't beat the boss. And I'm like, well, maybe you should change what you're doing then. But I don't know, whatever.
People
People
Dark
wanna
Souls
use
people,
their
they get stuck
build.
in the mud so much. It's a real shame. I don't know how you break that from the community, but people will go like, well, I gotta be using a two-handed weapon and totally naked. It's the only way to play this game. But yeah.
And they're not even streaming. I don't get the point. I don't know.
It's true. It's true.
But yeah, I want to play a bunch of that as soon as my fingy gets all better. But right now, I'm just
Did you
kind
start
of
a new
exploring
character for
around.
that, or
No, I'm using my same character. I didn't actually beat the game. I haven't actually beat it yet. So I'm hoping after I beat this DLC, I'll go ahead and finally finish it. But yeah, I basically got to the ending without doing the ending because I didn't want to fight that last boss because it seems terrible. But they patched it to where you can ride your horse now for the last boss. So now I'm like, okay, maybe I can actually do this. I just didn't want to bother before. New
Well,
games
this
come
boss
out all
isn't
the
that-
time, and I have video game ADD.
Well, yeah,
I'm like,
sure. Me too.
I gotta play the new thing. I don't know.
Believe me, I'm with you. Oh, cool. I gotta check
Are
that
you?
out at some point. No, I'm not actually. When are we gonna play? When are we gonna play some Elden Ring, Sean? We were saying we're gonna play multiplayer at some point. What do you want to do?
You can do
Yeah, I feel
multi
like-
you can play that multiplayer.
We
With
found a
mods,
way.
Yeah.
We with a mod. but
Oh,
we should do that sometime. I'm excited about that idea.
are you into those kinds of games, Sean?
A little bit. I dabble with
He
it.
dabbles.
I played about 5 hours of Elden Ring, but I fell off pretty hard. The PC issues didn't help out with that.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
sure.
have noticed, like, with the DLC, I'm having more PC issues.
Oh, no.
Like, as soon as I loaded into, like, the DLC area, it just totally, like, hitched up for a couple seconds. As soon as I got into a fight with a new enemy, it hitched up and, like, basically froze for a second, too. And that didn't used to happen to me at all before, so I don't know what the hell is up with that. I also, last night, when I was playing it for a second, I got a message that was like, inappropriate activity detected, offline mode. I'm like, what the fuck? Apparently that's just an issue right now, and like you're supposed to just verify the game file integrity through Steam or something and it'll stop, but I was like, whatever, I'm gonna go to bed. It's 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm enjoying like the vibe of the DLC area so far. It's very spooky, and it makes me think a lot of Bloodborne because there's a lot of dark, like ruined towns and villages and keeps. There's a lot more freaky, like just more monstery kind of enemies that are like that seem like mutated animals, which Bloodborne kind of went
Was
into
more
pretty
into, yeah.
heavily.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying it. I've barely played it. Like I don't know.
Okay.
And I'm not finding it hard at all. I'm going through enemies just like normal, so I don't know.
Well, how could you play?
Yeah, I heard.
No. Sorry.
Uh,
Go ahead, Sean. I apologize.
Go ahead, host.
I was gonna say, how could you play Shadow of the Erdtree when you've beat Policenauts? It's the best I had. Okay, listen, it was better in the moment, and then.
What were you gonna say, Sean?
Basically, one of the things I hear about this DLC, one of the main critiques is that it's pretty hard. So maybe you haven't gone through the hard parts yet, or maybe you're just that good. No.
Yeah, you never know.
Expert.
I think I haven't gotten to any real bosses yet, so I've seen a lot of complaining, being like, "This boss's combo string is bullshit." Blah blah blah. You can do one attack and then you have to back off. Blah blah blah.
Listen to me.
I don't know. We'll see.
I played Sekiro. Nothing can break me now. I'm ready. That's all I got. Thank you.
I'm glad this game isn't Sekiro. I'm glad it's an RPG and you can like mess with stuff because no, thank you.
I still have nightmares about that one boss in Sekiro. It's a fucking night. He beat the shit out of me so many times. But then I got good at the end. Then you get real good and you're like, oh my god, I'm at a different level now. And then you lose it all as soon as you stop playing. So it's tough. It's tough. How we doing, everybody? Everybody doing good, or what's Sean's just kind of rotating right now.
How do you feel about Policenauts, Mary?
Yeah.
I really, really liked it. Like, now that I've actually beat it, I kind of wish they would adapt that into a for real movie. Like, fuck making a Metal Gear Solid live action movie. Turn this into a movie. It would be easy enough to do. Like, it's not that crazy. It's probably like the most grounded, even more than Snatcher, like of all the stories. Even though there's some bullshit in there, like it's fairly normal. It's fairly easy to wrap your mind around, I would say.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a very it's a detective story basically, and just like it's basically just the only thing that happened is finding out who murdered the guy who died. So, but then you end up unsolving a big whole development.
And it still has like the Kojima thing of like, oh, surprise, this person is this person's kid or whatever, that kind of stuff. That's in Snatcher too. And a lot of the plot points, like I could predict them because I've played Snatcher. Like it kind of follows along the same kind of narrative in a weird way. But yeah, I fucking loved it. It was great. Like the puzzle where you have to figure out which purses are counterfeit by like oh, this buckle is missing like a rivet, so this is a bootleg one. Like that was so fun to me because I actually like purses. I don't know. It was entertaining to try and find the bootleg. Trying to think
and that whole scene was good though because it also explored Ed's backstory and how he had to get one of these purses for his daughter, and obviously with his small salary, he got a bootleg purse. So, and there was some good comedic bits in that scene. And I will say with the scene specifically though, it kind of ruins the flow a little bit. Obviously, you want to chase, and then it comes crashing down. But then the scene overall was pretty good. So it's fine.
Yeah, the whole bomb segment goes maybe a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of the action segments are like, okay, I want to get back to the adventure game part a little bit. But overall, like, the shooting isn't really that bad, especially if you know on the Saturn, like, on the L button is snap to target.
Oh, really?
Basically, yeah, it's like an instant auto aim. If you're close to an enemy, you just hit it and it locks onto the dude, and then you just fucking blast them. Yeah.
No.
That helps. Knowing that helps a lot, especially at that segment that you were talking about where there's like 100 different guys. That part was fucking crazy. Yeah, I got to that part. But yeah, like all of the plot like is fairly realistic. Like it has to deal with organ transplantation a lot, drugs, just
the police,
and just like corporate hegemony, I guess would be the word. Like, just what happens if you're in a company town and they're running the show, kind of stuff. It's all done so well. Like, I love all of it. The voice acting's great. Just, yeah, if they made a movie of this, I think it would be fantastic. Uh-oh, stream's all fucked up, Albie.
Oh no.
Okay, sorry, just noticed.
I clicked
but yeah.
off.
But yeah, I fucking love the story, even though it ripped off the ending from UHF. Like, I don't know, spoilers, I guess. A lot of, man, this game is so fucking good. Like, even like, as I was playing it, some news article came out about a study in London about how Mars colonies may not be possible right now because human kidneys basically can't live in space for that amount of time. And that's what a lot of the Policenauts story deals with, is just how, even though we're human and trying to go into space, like, at what cost or whatever. Like, it's a great game. I kind of like Snatcher just a little bit more, just because it was my first one, but Police just barely. Like, the music is great in it too. There are so many Easter eggs that you can do by just, like, fucking around. Like, there's a part where you're eating dinner with Ed's family, and if you keep drinking the milk, basically, Jonathan will get diarrhea. Like, it's a Metal Gear staple, or Kojima staple, I guess, at this point, where somebody will just have to go to the bathroom and have the squirts. I don't know, but it's fucking hilarious and compelling, and I loved digging into the story. I read an interview with Kojima from, like, 99 or something, where he talked about making Policenauts and how he was hoping, like, basically after people played the game, he hoped they would actually, like, look up the scientific topics in the game and learn about them for themselves. And I think that really comes through in the game, like, him actually researching and making this story, this wild-ass story, somewhat plausible because of the real stuff that happens in it. It's great. I loved it. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, I think one of the best parts is how they how good of a job he does with, or the team did, with integrating the character motivations with the story. How they reveal the villain's motives, and it's directly tied to the setting and the story itself, which I think is made it much more compelling overall.
Yeah, like, all of the characters are very, very fleshed out. Like, you find out stuff they do makes sense. Even Redwood, even his stuff kind of makes sense. Like, I mean, he turns full Liquid Snake at the end, but I don't know. I loved it. Maybe it's because I love Kojima bullshit too, but it wasn't too bullshitty. I was surprised.
No.
Like, all of the bullshit only happens because the player does it. Like, I don't know.
I mean, sure, you don't have to click on any of the women's breasts, but I mean, they give you the option, so I'm going to do it. But technically,
that's another fun, stupid Easter egg. Apparently, if you feel up all the ladies, you can also feel up the bomb lady.
Okay.
In the store. Yeah, and then you get a game over. It's pretty dumb. It's all very dumb. Like, all of the extra stuff you can do is pretty fucking dumb, but it's a rewarding dumb. Like, if you shoot well enough in the police shooting simulator, Meryl might show up and show you how she shoots every single target in the crotch, like RoboCop style. She shoots all their dicks, and it's fucking hilarious. And I did look it up. It's the same Meryl voice actor for, like, all the games. Like, Policenauts, Metal Gear Solid.
That's cool.
Like, he kept with her through the whole series. And yeah, it's good. It's really good. It's worth a playthrough. Or even just watching it on YouTube. Like, there are full playthroughs of the English version. And it's fucking great. I loved it.
Cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's really good. Again, I was surprised how much I liked it, but it's really good. it has a very minimal, very few adventure game bullshit moments. I'm playing Snatcher right now. There's quite a bit, some bullshit moments. But this game, except for like one or two puzzles, especially the one puzzle where you have to like, that's you can't the one where you have to look at the Japanese historic symbol of family symbols, which apparently it's the only way to solve it is you have to look at the manual. So
Yeah, I looked at that. I've Googled that image or whatever, and then I was fine. But yeah.
Even then, it's not that bad. It's like just very little hurdles other than it's never been localized for the United States.
There's even
but
like
yeah,
I was gonna say there's a segment towards the end of the game where you're having to look at video screens and it's almost like Night Trap or whatever. That was pretty cool too. Like they try a lot of stuff in that game.
And it's awesome because like that part where you get there and you're thinking that this is gonna be very trial and error, but it's not really. It's like you can't really fail it, so it's just like it's a fun little moment. Like with the perch scene earlier, like it's it's a very nice flow change scenes that change the flow and like keep things interesting.
Yeah, it's almost like what they wanted to do with FF7 Rebirth, except they didn't reuse those puzzles over and over and over again. They just did it once, and then you were good. So yeah.
So it's hard for me. I'm going to Snatcher. I wanted to beat it before this podcast, but I only got to the end of Act 1. So it's hard for me, and it's hard for me not to compare them. But like, I think I love the characters so much in Policenauts. I think they're so well fleshed out. It's like I think overall, I think the writing's fantastic. I think, and it's like, it's not something I was coming in expecting for such a well fleshed out game with all these characters and story. Hi.
Everybody wave.
She woke up surprisingly. I think Gary's playing Helldivers or something. So.
Whoops.
Do you think you have a better opinion, Sean, now of Kojima's works? Like, do you feel like
no?
Okay.
No. So
she's gonna cry because she wants to say hi to everybody. Okay. You can say hi. Okay.
They get real angry at this stage. It's age.
Hello.
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 Oh, I'm a little bit scared.
Oh, she's a little bit scared. It's okay, sweetheart.
It's okay. We're just the three weirdos online. You see every once in a while. We just wave at you.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
She was telling me she had a bad dream, so that's why.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, hey, that's kids.
That's good. Yep.
That's fun. That's very nice, though. Well, where were we at? So you don't think Kojima's games are better now? You don't have that better opinion? Like, I was curious, like, what do you thought, Sean? Because I don't feel like you're a Metal Gear guy or something like that. It felt like you kind of came into this outside of the traditional Kojima space.
No, I don't like glorifying Kojima as if he's some gaming god. I think he's an interesting art whore, but I don't think his games are much more better because he helped made a good game that I like.
Okay. I think he's just a good storyteller. Like,
He just goes, you know. Like you say what you want about Death Stranding, and it's aged better than you would think it would, but like he just swung on it, and like I kind of respect that. Like to go that just to say, hey, I'm making this game. The gameplay is he's gonna walk all the time and deliver packages, and like just to do something like that, it's just so different. It's such a wild swing, and I feel like that's the same thing for Policenauts or Snatcher. It's like you don't see those kind of games getting made very often. They're kind of really special games in that way. So
At least not as much anymore, for sure. Like, I guess Immortality was like the last big, huge adventure game, really.
I also haven't played too many adventure games, so it's hard for me to compare them. Compare Policenauts with other adventure games.
I feel like
I've
adventure games
played
are...
a lot of like classic ones, and I just kind of like how straightforward Snatcher and Policenauts are. Like, there's not bullshit pixel hunting and like, oh, use this nonsensical item to go through this puzzle or whatever. Like, even though
something much more
is...
of a visual novel.
Yeah.
But obviously not, because there's a lot of gameplay elements. But
yeah, I feel like adventure games are in pretty good shape now. Like there's a pretty diverse portfolio each year.
Are they?
You played Harold Halibut. You saw that game in motion. How could you?
That game looked fancy, I guess, but it was not as compelling as Policenauts,
that's hurtful.
for sure.
No.
Okay. It felt like they were gaining steam there for a while, and I really haven't heard about another adventure game. Maybe that's because of what's Studio? Telltale going away.
Yeah, I mean, Wolf Among Us 2 is coming out. Life is Strange, games of that. Like, there's also.
Please don't bring that up in this place. This is a safe place. Do not talk to me about Life is Strange anymore. Thank you.
What was the other one that I'm looking forward to? Crap. Now my brain died. I don't know.
Is Still Wakes the Deep? Is that that's more of a horror game, isn't it, though? But they're so closely related now that it's hard to... Because like adventure games and horror games are really tight now in a way.
Isn't that one like an Amnesia-like where you have to run away from an instant death monster? I hate those fucking games.
I have no idea. That's a good question.
Are you trying to say Silent Hill is an adventure game?
You only have to run away from Pyramid Head like twice, and I guess it's I don't know. Survival horror is definitely like a flavor of adventure game for sure.
Is Clock Tower an adventure game?
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Clock Tower is very I want to play that coming out too. Yeah.
And, the point I want to make is I'll be saying adventure games are big. I think adventure games are kind of like RPG games where there's not really an RPG game. Adventure games are just like a part of many games, as in a lot more games are story focused nowadays. So I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
the Hypnospace Outlaw sequel was the other adventure game that I want to play. That's coming out soon. Oh, and Citizen Sleeper 2. That's gonna be fucking great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, there's some new good ones coming out.
That one's coming out. That's a pretty cool one. Open Roads is pretty cool. The Golden Idol games are dope. They're kind of adventure games, you know.
I hope that mixtape game doesn't suck. Also.
Hey, I played some of Golden Idol. Also.
This isn't an adventure game or anything. Okay. I'm looking on Steam right now. Sean, are we gonna play Ghost Recon Breakpoint at any point? It is £5.
Oh, really?
On Steam sale.
How many players is Ghost Recon? How many players?
I don't.
It's 2. It's definitely 2.
Can you look for me and tell me if it's more than 2? Because I will play that. We will 3-person that game.
I think it's 2.
Oh.
Is it only 2? I thought it was like 3 or 4.
Oh, it might be 4, isn't it? Like squad usually, yeah.
I don't know about
Ghost Recon fucking Breakpoint.
I know we played Wildlands or whatever, but
yeah, we did.
Squad of 4.
Well, here we go, boys. Squad up. Let's get it. Let's break some point.
Okay. Do we wish to have? Oh shit!
Oh
okay.
shit!
There you go, Sean.
Person. Now we got
it's
you.
The whole pod.
I haven't played one of those games in a
while. Pod squad.
Then maybe maybe next podcast, if you guys don't have many games you played, let's just get in a little breakpoint. Let's just get a little stream going in here. Huh? No, okay. Thank you.
I'm going to put Breakpoint on this list.
I'm putting it in my cart. We'll see where we go from here. Sean just hates this idea and is very upset. It makes me more excited about it. So.
Okay, anyways,
Wildlands or something. Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, Wildlands that was fun, but Breakpoint sounds extra bad.
Yep.
Delicious.
I'll end the adventure game talk by saying I'm Act One. I beat Act One of Snatcher right before this. It's hard for me not to compare Snatcher with Policenauts, but I think especially when Snatcher's like 6 years older than Policenauts, but there's definitely some things about Snatcher that you can see led up to Policenauts and what they improved in Policenauts. But still some things in Snatcher that makes me go, well, like, is it controversial to say that the voice acting is not that great?
I kind of like.
I knew you were gonna say you liked it.
It's for its time, like compared to voice acting, like around like
Definitely.
the mid '90s, it's really fucking good. But
definitely, this is probably one of the first ever voice acted games. It's not bad for its time for sure, but it's still very corny.
Yeah, it is a little corny. Yeah.
I always say I even listened to some of the Japanese voices. I didn't think it was great over there either. I don't like the voice for the main character at all. The robot's like very obviously like Japanese like sidekick squealy voice, which is super annoying. So I don't like either ones from what I can tell. But English one's fine. It's not that bad. But and obviously, like I said before, it's a lot of adventure game bullshit puzzles, especially the one where the daughter wants you to answer through questions. To do that, you have to go back to the fucking police headquarters and look at the computer. Tedious stuff like that.
Yeah. They had that go to the computer and have like the premise of the game explained to you in Policenauts as well too. I thought that was funny.
Yeah. And obviously the game's a lot more adventure. A lot more like. I think one of my main critiques with Policenauts is having to go down all the dialogue options to advance to the next part.
Snatcher is worse about that for sure.
Worse about that, especially when you have to I got to the part where I had to get to this apartment, and I had to what sequence, how many times I have to look at this plate to actually open the door. That was kind of annoying. So I also had an FAQ open to the side so I could see exactly what sequence I need to do to open the door. But anyways, I'm having some fun with it. I'm sorry for me not to just again. It's fun, but it's obviously a predecessor to Policenauts, so some things are a lot more rudimentary, and it's a Genesis Sega CD or a Mega CD game, so it's pretty impressive for it being a game with that era console. So it's neat. But it is with the fucking boobs in the Mega CD version, but on the PC Engine version, they show the boobs. So how dare they?
Well, the PlayStation and Saturn versions are even more censored than the Sega CD one. So yeah.
I guess they barely showed the head being chopped off from or whatever.
Yeah, that part, they have a lot of dramatic moments in Snatcher, which I feel like they didn't really have as much in Policenauts.
Oh no, the guy's head that when you're in the astronaut or the museum.
Yeah, that was the part where I was like, oh, here we go. This is
guy's
Snatcher.
Head and then it flies everywhere. Yeah, there's some parts like that, but yeah, Snatcher is definitely more gruesome.
Yeah,
or gritty.
I thought you were going to complain about the part where you have the timer in the warehouse and you can get blown up, because that part kind of sucked. I don't know.
I managed to do it, so
pro gamer.
And I would say the shooting's not nearly as annoying as Snatcher, but obviously it's just because there's 9 boxes, so you just gotta shoot in the correct box. I will say I like this. I'm sorry. We're going long, but I will say the setting. I really like the setting because it's obviously he rips off Blade Runner, so it's all cyberpunk. Yeah. I love the setting. I love the looks of the game. I love the music, and I love the setting of Policenauts, but it's more interesting than cool. But I think the Snatcher setting is much more cool. I love seeing all the neon signs and stuff like that. It looks amazing. And I will say apparently. This game is set at Christmas, so this is this is the best Christmas game ever, I guess. So that's how
Yes,
it works.
yeah.
All right.
I
If
have
Die Hard
the-
can be a Christmas movie, then this can be a Christmas game. So there you go.
Yeah.
I
So it
have
works.
like the Snatcher vinyl at home, and we will play like their Jingle Bells song that's in the
Nice.
game. We will play that at Christmas time when we're decorating the tree, like true dorks. Yeah.
Nice. But I'll stop. But yeah, I'll beat the game next time. And I'll talk about the ending, I guess. But yeah, the game's cool.
I might replay some of it too, just to
Nice.
for funsies. Now that I can do it on my phone.
Ooh. Damn.
Okay. Well, speaking of phones,
Oh.
Really?
Class of Clans. Let's talk about it.
let me cover a game real quick.
Yeah, are you still playing that one that they
Yes, I am
advertised
still
on the
playing that
summer?
every day.
Oh my God.
Multiple times a day. What's up? Talk to me.
Wow.
What's the name of it again?
Super Squad, I
Super
think.
Squad.
It's like
Forgot.
some generic ass name.
Yeah.
It's a pretty bad name, I will be honest. But it's good. I was actually going to talk about Harvest 101, a farming card game that is on my phone right now.
What?
Yeah. You like farming? You like growing a little
No.
wheat? It's a pretty weird
A
little
what?
mobile card game where you're growing wheat. You play empty fields, and then next turn, your hands you get fully grown fields, and you harvest the wheat from the fields, and then you bake bread. These are all cards you can play in this game. You'd think it'd be stupid, but actually it's pretty deep. There are a lot of cards. I don't know if anybody talks about this game, but I thought it was pretty cool that somebody did this. It's pretty cool. Check it out.
I'm looking at it like on the Google Play Store.
Yeah.
It's
The
weird
art.
how there's an Iridium sprinkler card, like
Uh-huh.
out of Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Isn't
Uh-huh.
that
Yeah.
like copyright infringement or something?
I mean, that's a different game. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool.
I like how they use that Storia art style. You know what I'm talking about, Mary? I like how they just rip off the art style. I'm linking. Apparently, there's a Wikipedia page for it now too.
Why does that
Aw.
picture that Mary linked look like it was made in MS Paint?
Oh, please.
Is that how the
Also,
game
yeah.
looks?
That's how the game looks, apparently.
Jesus Christ.
It is how the game looks. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like you have like I forget what it is, like a week, and you have to hit a
Oh,
certain
I knew what
food
you were
production
talking about,
goal.
Sean, but I just
Uh-huh.
didn't.
Yeah,
type,
the-
sorry.
Yeah. It's super. Yeah. Go ahead, Dalby.
It's like a game where you gotta grow a certain amount of food to beat your level. It's you gotta make 28 bread this week, and so you have to figure out ways to get bread. Maybe this one the land is wood, so you gotta chop a lot of trees, go to the market, sell it, and then buy bread. So it's that kind of game. You have different goals to achieve with different values of resources that you get from cards. It's pretty cool. I dig it. I like it. Could it be a ripoff? Maybe. Could it be bad copyright-wise? Sure. But I was impressed because I'd never heard of this game, and it's out here at like 1,000 cards or some crazy shit, and it's fun. Thank you.
Does it get complicated at
Yeah.
any point?
Oh, yeah.
Because all of the stuff I'm looking at looks fairly straightforward. Like you just pick the bigger number.
That's how they do it. They hook you by making it really easy to
Yep.
waste your time, and then you hit a wall. And what if you paid for the special card
I don't think there's much
that'll
of that.
help you get through?
I haven't run into that much of that. There's not a lot of like ads or offers like that kind of stuff. So that hasn't seemed like it. It does get more complicated because at some point you have to get a lot of food, and so you're looking for like, and they give you cards every time you beat a level, and so like things become more complex as you go along. So yeah.
Or were they naming like retired StarCraft players in their Google App Store bio?
That's a great question.
Is that not the
Great
that fake StarCraft that is coming soon?
No,
Strategy games, they're coming back.
So Hurricane and Yeppy and Rennie are like StarCraft players or something? I'm looking
in
on the
collaboration
screenshot.
with Rini Hour, the legendary programmer, and Yuan Lee, the legendary TCG designer. Quote, and it says parentheses who. So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what. Anyways, this phone game that's a year old. It's pretty cool, apparently.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thank you. I don't know why we all shit on the games I bring to the fucking table, but all right. Now you don't see me talking that shit about your games, but all right, go off.
Yeah, because talk shit about Snatcher. Mary will kill you.
I'll jump through the internet.
She will Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance me. No? Anything there? There computers or something like that in that game? I'm taking a wild shot in the dark here.
I haven't found any computers yet. The computers were heavily in like the first two Shin Megami Tensei games, but
shit.
so far no.
Demons come out of the computers.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
In this one, you go in a tunnel and then demons are everywhere.
Demons
and
are in the
20
tunnel?
years has passed. No, you go into like a railroad tunnel following some dumbass classmate who's trying to make a YouTube spooky show, and then crazy shit happens. But yeah, this is the version of the game that they should have released in the first place. They probably should have just waited. Because there are so many nice quality of life changes in this game. Like, they basically added shortcuts to the world map, like Dark Souls style. There are these rails that you can unlock, like, that transport you throughout, like, the world, the open zone map. Because previously you had to do a lot of backtracking if you wanted to do, like, side quests or go to a save point. They also added an item that'll instantly warp you to the previous save point that you've used. Enemies will join in fights now if they're nearby. Like, you'll get a chain of a couple, like, RPG battles in a row. Just a lot of good stuff to this game. And it's not exclusively on the Switch anymore, so I can play it on my Steam Deck and it doesn't run like ass. That's also a nice quality of life feature, I guess I would say. It definitely improves the quality of the game. Yeah, it's great. Like, the new story stuff, I don't really care. I don't come to Shin Megami Tensei for the story. I come to it for my adult, mature Pokemon, where you can like evolve a dick monster. So yeah, that's what I go to Shin Megami Tensei for. And it's very fun. They also fixed the level scaling a little bit, so it's not so heavily dependent on just your level. You can theoretically do stuff under leveled now. You're not like totally fucked anymore. And even if you're over leveled a bit, nothing is a cakewalk. So they fixed that from the previous game. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I haven't gotten as far as I did in the Switch version yet, but it's so much more enjoyable to play just overall now. Like, you can... Why did they bring out the... I guess they had to for Nintendo because they announced it, like, when they announced the Switch, but yeah. It's good.
Good. All right. Well,
I feel bad that I, like, paid the MSRP for both of these games, though, twice. They got me. Whatever. I should know better by now with Atlas, but I don't.
Yeah, I basically, I bet all the people who played last Monster Hunter, people did that too, where it only came out on Switch at first, then came out everywhere else later. Probably double dipped.
At least with Metaphor ReFantazio, I won't have to double dip because that game is coming to Game Pass. So maybe I'll just buy like the final version when it comes out 3 or 4 years from now. But yeah.
Well,
it's good.
Okay.
I still need to play more. It's fun.
What SteamNext Fest games have you played, Mary? Anything strike you?
I played quite a few, but I'm only going to talk about 2 of them.
Okay.
The first game is called Bugaboo Pocket, and
Okay.
it's a more narrative-heavy Tamagotchi, I
Oh,
guess is
shit.
how I would describe
Okay.
it. It's a weird post-apocalyptic Tamagotchi where a volcano thing happened, and now you're trying to bring back the insect population. It has little goofy mini games, just like a real Tamagotchi does. You can unlock hats for your beetles. It's pretty
Woo!
great. I don't
Beetle
know.
hat.
It's a silly, neat little game, but I love the pixel art in it. The bit of dark story is interesting. And when your beetles die, you can either put them in a garden, which will help like the environmental diversity,
Sure.
or you can pin their bodies in like a trophy book you basically
Oh,
have.
okay.
So it's interesting. It's neat. I will definitely give the full game a look. I also want to try this Yolk Heroes game that Sean linked me earlier. It seems fairly similar, like a fleshed out Tamagotchi. This one seems a little more Princess Maker-y, like you up their stats, almost like Princess Maker or Tokimeki Memorial or Persona. I want to try it. It's on sale, so I'll talk about that next week, I guess. The other demo I got to try, Wander Stars. I saw this during one of the Summer Game Fest shows. It might have been Wholesome Direct. I don't know. It was one of the indie game shows that all blur together in my mind. But this is a kind of retro anime RPG.
Cool.
Very detailed 2D art. Like it looks like you're watching an episode of Dragon Ball Z or Ranma 1/2. It's very Dragon Ball Z coded. Like even the music is very old-timey, like weird, almost like disco trumpets music that like Dragon Ball Z has. And just the flavor of this RPG game is great. Like they did a good job like making an interesting world. The gameplay is kind of mobile gamey, I guess I would say, in a weird way. Like you have a little board game map and you can wander around these different points. Like you may get an upgrade item on the board game, you may have to fight a random battle, and all of the battles are turn-based, using words, and each of the words has a different effect. So you can say like super fire kick, and super adds on extra damage, fire adds on elemental damage. The only other real neat, interesting thing I saw from this demo is that you're not actually meant to totally defeat the enemies. You're supposed to get them down weak enough and let them give up peacefully, very Dragon Ball style. And if you do let them give up, they basically give you an upgrade item or like a new word you can use. So yeah, it's really cool. I think you might still be able to play the demo for it.
Cool.
I'm not sure, but yeah, those are the only two. I didn't get much of a chance to do stuff because, man, if you have to visit anti-vax in-laws, just be
Oh
prepared
God.
to get sick afterwards.
What? What
Yeah,
the
no hate to them.
No
but
hate.
Yeah.
That's some hate.
Just a tiny amount, maybe. No, not really. But yeah, so yeah, I would definitely have played more shit if I could have.
Well, I can recommend a game I played.
I want to say real quick, I wanted to play more SteamNext Fest Games demos, but I didn't. But one of them I downloaded was Boy Scout Patrickstown, which is kind of like a WarioWare where you're helping the town out by playing mini games. It looks pretty cute.
Do you get like badges or whatever, like merit badges for doing that?
I think so. I didn't get a chance to play it, but it's very cute.
Oh yeah, duh.
But I will. I think you can still download the demo, so I definitely want to play it. So I will play the demo. It looks cute.
Cool.
Go ahead, Albie. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm here to talk to you about Tactical Breach Wizards. Do you like tactics and/or magic games? Tactical Breach Wizards is for you, and also sly humor. It's pretty good.
Is there much breaching?
There is a lot of breaching. Every mission you start, you breach from different entryways as a wizard. And then
Is it still not out yet?
It's still not out yet. No, I picked it up on I believe I bid for it on our fantasy whatever thing.
Hey, since you brought it up, let me drop my fucking game. I keep requesting it over and over again. It's
Wow.
I don't know how. It doesn't show me anyway to let you drop it.
I'll make another request, I guess. I don't know if
Just
like
keep
the week
trying.
ended. Yeah. I want to drop this damn game so I can add another game.
The hell is it?
Please.
Hold on, I'll look at it up. Hold on. We'll get it
Log again. Get the correct league. Not your crappy other league.
How dare you?
I still need to get like 6 games. I need to pick. Apparently, Little Nightmares won't release this year, so I need to drop it also.
Has Mary sneakily stolen the Peach game?
I don't think you can.
Oh no, she
enter
can't.
Yeah.
You've got no spaces right now.
And if a game is already released, like, if I could add the fucking Zelda game, you know
Yeah,
what
the
I
Zelda
would
game.
do?
That's what not
That's
Peach.
what I
Yeah,
would
Zelda.
do,
Yeah.
But I can't.
She wanted to steal the Zelda game. And
I wanted
found it.
to.
Was like, fuck you.
Right.
Found in.
Actually, I think that
I'm-
doesn't come out until 2025, but
Oh.
yeah.
2025. All
I
right.
think that's what they
2024.
announced, yeah.
Also, no, it's November. So
What
it's
game did you
definitely
want to
not.
drop, Mary?
Well, I think
Okay, I
it's
guess it's just
September.
Metroid Prime.
Yes.
I tried to make another drop request and it wouldn't let me. Unannounced 3D Mario platformer.
I want to drop
Should
Little
be able to
Nightmares
drop that.
3. I want to drop Little Nightmares 3. Drop that for me. I made a request. Drop it. Drop that shit.
Verbal request. Where's my list? Oh, there it is.
So I can get this Zelda game.
No.
You're not unless you beat my bid, Mary.
I guess we'll see.
We'll see. Oh, we have to wait for the next bidding window. No,
Does anybody have a Vowed on here either? I don't think so.
I think so. I do.
You can do the bid now and then
dang.
get it. Yeah, I see it
Yeah.
out.
You
Dang
have to
it.
wait for the window. Yeah.
We can't do the bid now? Oh, bid's
No.
processed in 8 hours. Okay, we've got to do it tomorrow. Or, well, in 8 hours.
Man, they could have picked up all the Nintendo games, but then they didn't. But they didn't. So
Well, if somebody
Mary
would've-
can't.
I tried to drop this game like a
It's
while
dropped,
ago.
Mary. It's been dropped.
Okay, thank you.
My God. I don't know why I won't let you drop it. I don't really understand. You should be able to
The thing
drop
is,
it, maybe you're
Dowden's
not
fucked
really
you because now you've reminded us. So now there's a bidding war.
That it exists.
Yeah.
yeah. I already won, so I don't care.
That's some cocky talk
That's
for
some
someone
cocky
who's coming
talk,
in
man.
second place.
Yeah, shit, man. You talking a lot of that good shit.
DJ is projected to win, at least, yeah.
But that's because his empty spots have a projected. Awesome.
Okay. Well, yeah, Tactical Breach Wizards is very good. You should check that out if you have a chance. I also played some Curse of the Golden Idol. Wow, hey y'all, that's a game that Albie likes a lot. That's pretty good.
Is that on Game Pass?
No, I bought that.
Aw, okay.
It's very good though. I've been enjoying it. You go around, you click on things, you figure out things, you put words in boxes. It's very fun. Really recommend
Is
it.
that an adventure game?
That is a absolutely 100% an adventure game. Congratulations.
Okay.
We got it. Second one's coming out at some point too. It's really cool. Longer than I thought it was too. There's quite a bit of game there. I thought it was a really short thing, but it's pretty long. It's pretty cool. I like it. Sean, you played Nova Land. What's up with that?
Yeah, help me out here, Abby.
Uh-huh.
Drop the shit. Drop the shit.
What shit you gotta drop?
Do your admin.
You should be able to drop stuff. I don't know why you're not able to drop it.
We have to make a request, and then apparently you have to accept the request. I don't know. You changed the rules apparently since last year. Last year we could automatically drop things. We can't this year, so it's your fault. Anyways, so yeah, I haven't been kind of. I've been kind of a funk recently. So, but the Steam sale has started a couple of days ago, and Nova Land is the game that has been in my watching list, or some might say wish list, but I don't. Who wishes for games? I watch them. You know what I mean? Anyways, it was like 50% off, so I bought it. So you guys know Forager, the game where you like go on an island and you have to like mine stuff. It's basically kind of like that, where you're on an island and you have to like break apart minerals to get upgrades, and then you progressively get more unlocks and stuff like that. It's basically like that. But you start sooner or later start getting like bots to help you out, and then they can start doing things automatically. So now I just have like these bots doing all this shit for me, like putting all the furnaces and stuff like that. Put on the minerals in the furnaces so I can get higher upgraded materials. I could use that to upgrade more stuff. It's one of those types of games. It's also like farming, but the farming's pretty minimal. You just farm to get more mats to get more stuff like plastics. So, but it's a good time waster. It was exactly what I needed. I played for 5 hours yesterday. It's good one of those types of games. And our style is pretty cute. Also has like the museum thing, like in Stardew Valley, where there's like a museum, like the thingy where you have to like donate resources. But
Right.
yeah, we have to donate resources, stuff like that. But I've basically been ignoring it. So whatever. I don't know what that does, but we'll see. But yeah, game's pretty cute.
Does it look completed? Is there a story to that thing? Because a lot of the issues with I think Forager as well is like there's no real story to this or anything like that, or they're incomplete.
I mean, I think there's a story because there's NPCs in the game. And every time you go to a new island, you basically get a new NPC, and they have like shop that...
multiple islands too.
Yeah, multiple. Yeah, you start on one island, but there's a thing where you have to pay resources to unlock the next island, basically, and then you hop over to the next island with your jetpack. But you can only stay there for so long because you have an oxygen meter. Basically, so. Until I get the upgrade where you can make your oxygen last, even if you get to another island by building an oxygen extender. But yeah, there's NPCs and they say stuff when they first land when you find them, but there's no real story really. It's just
everybody should be able to drop stuff now. By the way, just to let everybody know, you should be able to drop stuff.
Great.
Just throwing it in there. Whatever you want now. You're unlimited. You can drop as many games as you want. Unless they have a lock on them. Then you're screwed.
You cannot have 2 active drop requests for the same game. What the fuck? Oh, I mean, my pending drops. Let me cancel this drop.
Yeah.
Drop a game.
Great.
Make drop request. Drop request was made. It's still on my list. It's still on my list. You did a bad job.
It takes a second. You can't do it until the bid process is over. Take it easy.
So,
Nova
Lands is a very good one of those types of like survival. What they call like the what's that? It's that one that's set. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We get mats to turn into other mats, It's one of those types of games. But it's not complicated like it's not fucking. You probably played Albie. What's it called?
It's Infinifactory, one of those, or is it like the
Factory? Yeah.
It looks kind of similar to that Rusty's Retirement game I played, but more involved or whatever. Like it's not just automation.
Rim World, I guess.
Sure.
Satisfactory. That's what I was thinking of, I guess.
Satisfactory.
But it's not satisfactory, but it's not nearly as complicated. But yeah, I saw the Rusty's World where it was on sale too, so I want to pick it up too.
Huh. Okay.
Because I was basically I was like, I want to play. For some reason, I got an itch to play an idler game. I saw Rusty's Retirement, so I was gonna pick that up. Then I saw Overland also, so I was gonna pick that up. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's more to do in Nova Lands than Rusty's Retirement, but
Yeah, it's definitely much more active. You can't have it on like this your side of your monitor at the very bottom. So
Man, holy shit. Okay.
None of y'all are playing that weird banana game?
No.
nah.
What the fuck?
No.
I'm never gonna fuck with the Steam Marketplace. Like no,
Yeah.
I don't want to bother with any of that.
I did just sold all my cards that I had. But I used the Steam Helper, and you can do in Chrome. I basically just sort them automatically, so it only took about 6
Oh,
minutes.
nice. That's good.
Now I have $2 in my Steam wallet.
Sick.
Maybe I'll do that then, because I really don't care about cards or anything.
How
But
could
yeah.
you, Mary? Come on. How could you?
After I have a ton of games, that's have my cards I need to activate for it, but I don't feel like running a card idler. I feel like trying to get cards. I don't care anymore.
Well, DJ, you got anything you want to talk about? Any games? Anything striking?
Oh,
Or-
nothing at all. I didn't really play
Okay,
much.
well, that's fine.
I mean,
That's great.
the stuff I have been doing is like I watched The Bear season 3 in 2 days. A
Ooh.
couple days ago.
How you feeling after that?
It's good. It's
Good.
not as good as like season 2, but like
Well, sure.
I mean, little spoiler, which is not really a spoiler, probably, is it says like to be continued right at the end of the season.
Of
So I was
course.
like, I didn't realize I was in on like a 2-parter or anything, but I guess this is that. Okay. Like if I have time, what I'm doing is I'm just grinding through most of the like Amazon Prime material because we're gonna probably not pay for Prime for a year anymore. We're gonna stop doing that because it's like a lot of money. When
Yeah, I'm
we
getting there too.
don't need the like next day delivery. We can like just get it in like 3 or so days. So I'm just grinding through as much Amazon shit whenever I do have time. There's still a ton of stuff on there, like Anatomy of a Fall, that I want to get to. The Boys next season should be done just before Mine Thing expires. Stuff like that. The only game I have been playing is like Overwatch 2. Still playing it. They've got I keep calling it. Is it a Tokusatsu? No, Sentai Warriors. It's Sentai Warriors. What the fuck is a Tokusatsu?
Tokusatsu is like a broader term than Sentai, I guess. It's
Okay.
the same kind of thing, but
Well, they kind of have like a season where they're doing like a Sentai Warriors Tokusatsu style characters, skins and stuff. They all look very good. There's some silly stuff in there. The big Hawaiian type, no, Samoan type guy that they introduced has had like no good skins at all, and they finally gave him a good skin in this battle pass. So stuff like that's good.
did I miss being able to get Pink Mercy again?
No, that
or-
just started.
Okay, alright.
So you
I'm
can get
probably gonna
Pink
do that,
Mercy,
even though I
or
don't play the game.
you could also
Don't
get
do it,
Rose
Mary.
Gold
You got other
Mercy.
games to play. Let's focus here.
You could get Pink Mercy's red-headed cousin.
The rose gold one is cute. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
I would have to play Overwatch too. So I
They
don't
also
know.
teased a Transformers collaboration. They haven't shown anything. They just showed in the like teaser video like it's a Transformers logo. So we'll see what more they're gonna demand money of.
When's that Marvel
and I
Rivals
already-
game come out?
I don't
Soon,
know.
right? I think
Kinda
they're
soon.
opening up like beta slots. I don't know if
July,
it's
I think.
open beta,
Gotta be
but
this
yeah, I
year,
think it's
right?
very soon.
Good. I want another Overwatch. That's not Overwatch. That's what I want. I'm ready.
So you want Concord?
No, I want good.
The Concord open beta
Yes.
is next month, the middle of
shit.
the month, and I'll try that out.
Yeah, there is also that. Yeah.
Honestly, I'll try it. What the hell? Why not? It might be good.
Yeah.
You never know.
I do know.
Is it good or not?
It won't be. It won't be.
Shit. That's a mean thing to say about a game, but alright. Okay.
I've heard a lot of people talking about the previews they played, and even they were like, yeah, it's okay. It'll probably last for like a month or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Marvel one though actually did get pretty good reviews. I felt like people really liked that thing, so mainly because you could play the Hulk. That's all. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know. I'll play the beta and I'll see if I can deal with Marvel Rivals or not.
All right.
Trying to think of if there's anything else I played. Like, I mean, we played more Short Hike as with the kid. It's mostly been Mario Odyssey or it's kind of it. We haven't really played many Xbox games with her. So yeah, it's mostly just been Mario Odyssey.
Oh, cool.
Our kid has been playing a bunch of old Sega games. Like, we have the old CRT in our bedroom, and she takes her bath at night, like in the bedroom. So either before or after her bath, she's usually playing like Castle of Illusion, the Mickey Mouse game on Sega, or something like that. I think she was playing some crappy Pony Adventure Sega game last night. I don't know. Crystal's Pony Adventure? I don't know. Something stupid like that.
Well, any news or anything you guys want to talk about? In the
I
games?
played-
Go ahead.
I played the F-Zero X expansion
Oh.
kit for the Nintendo 64 DD.
Oh,
Remember-
neat.
Figured out how to do that in Retro Arts. That's kind of complicated, but I got it, so I can play
Okay, cool.
all them hot 64 and 64 DD games, like Mario's Paint Polygon, Very
Doshin the
excited.
Giant.
Ocean the Giant. Yeah, all like 12 in 64 DD games. So, yeah, I have them all. Yeah. Talk about Sim 64, Sim City 64.
I'm fucking losing
then
my mind.
64
I don't know what
DD.
he's talking about anymore. I've lost it. I'm like out of here. Like,
News.
anything strike you guys? Any big news stories?
Can't think of anything.
I mean, the only big news story that was going around like last week was the Dr. Disrespect stuff. So
Right,
I don't know.
sure.
Right,
No,
sure.
thanks.
Yeah, right. I'm good. Thank you for that. Good.
That Joe Biden, am I right, guys? Pretty old.
Fucking old.
That tweet where it was like,
He's old.
your choice this year for the election is either a monster or a ghost. I thought that was accurate.
That's a fucked up thing to say about somebody, but it's not wrong. We gotta represent the Scranton area, and Joe ain't doing it, huh?
Yeah.
Malarkey.
Malarkey. That's
The Nintendo Direct came out between podcasts, and I will say,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
fuck you, Nintendo. Where's my Fire Emblem 4 remake at?
Where's my Silk
I know
song at?
I know it's done. Well, no, you're crazy if you thought it would be at that, but I know it's done. Fire Emblem Genesis of the Holy War. I know it's done, you guys.
They're probably going to do a Shadows of Valentia and release it like in 2025 when the Switch 2 is already out and nobody will buy it or play it. Just
Yep.
like that game. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. Fuck you guys. But that
Yeah, dog.
Zelda game looks pretty cool.
Yeah, the Zelda game does look neat. I like that they're trying to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom it up into old style Zelda now too.
Top down, yeah. Yeah, it looks cool.
When does Death Stranding 2 come out? That's my question.
They haven't said, but I did buy a PS5
like
partially
2026.
for that game.
I might
because
buy
it
a
was
PS5
exclusive,
also. What
so...
the fuck? Why not? Let's get wild with it.
You say that like for like
Dude,
for,
I got
like,
nothing
less
else
than Final
now.
Fantasy games.
We're gonna buy stuff. Why not?
Player Quest 3.
Yeah.
Retail therapy. Let's go. Let's just buy all the stuff.
There's the Astrobot coming for PlayStation.
Not probably.
What else was there? That's it, isn't it?
What's that other game? We were just talking about that game. What was that game called? You know the one. All right. Anyway, moving on.
Super Monkey Ball.
Man,
That
no.
Mario and Luigi's Brothers, that RPG.
Okay.
That was good. Yeah, that looked very good.
Good.
I wish it was 2D still.
Wow.
But at least they're trying. At least they're trying to make it look like.
Hey,
the
how do
2D
you feel about
games.
Metroid Prime? Huh?
Don't care for the Prime games.
All right, shit.
So-
Well, that'll do podcast, folks. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna let everybody go here.
I
Have
like
a good
2D
day,
Metroid.
and can't wait to play Ghost Recon Breakpoint with everybody. That's been a podcast for the 29th of June, 2024. We'll catch you next time. I've been your host, Albie. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Also, I've got to hit record in Audacity, so I don't have audio file.
Oh no.
Great. But we did the time sync.
Yeah,
and
we
everything.
did sync and everything.
Put your fucking hand down. You don't get the wave. Now it's just gonna. I just clicked the long fade to black, so it's gonna take a while. No, I can't. That should have been a
It's gonna
perfect.
take a while. Oh, they're kinda. There you go.